was it you said to me in there? I decided what's real. This is it. This is the reality that I want. Simplicity, endless possibilities. Genesis, paradigm. What makes you think that after a decade you won't go off your trolley? Like sure. Sure, I was mad at the beginning. To the right, build the world again. Invent, create, thrive. Oh, I've already lost one good friend to this fight, and I know there's been another, so I'm calling you on your rubbish riches and you stay here. So you will go balmy. Balmy than you already have not told us. Better you back home. At least in this world, I can forget about the darkness closing in on us, you know. I just don't want to be afraid anymore. It's fun. It's fun. Ain't told yourself, Reggie. Just like Sean. You're two visionary kids in a broken pod. Do me a favor. Don't lie to yourself. This isn't about you creating something new. This is about you running away. Come back to me. Come on, I see you. Come back to me. Come back to me. Oh, you bugger. You know, last class we touched on the subject of nirvana, achieving life. In order to do that, certain truths must be accepted. First and foremost, suffering is unavoidable. Second, you must understand suffering is caused by craving. Humankind desires in ways that ultimately do not satisfy the soul. The third and final truth is that inner peace is humankind suffering on the end until we learn to stop our desire. Humankind suffering on the end until we learn how to stop our desire.
You're home early. You're home early.
Wanted to take her to, I was supposed to be a fortune teller there. Yeah. But she was only there from 1 to 3. And it didn't say it, on the brochure and stuff. So I told her to make a fortune teller like for Alice's party. And she said, I don't think he'd like that. And I said, well, he didn't have to do it. Just be for everybody else. Yeah, I've got a black pizza from Stanford.
Honestly, yeah, I think that fortune teller would be good for
You got you made burgers, man.
Yeah, we smelled burgers from that dog when we were walking back to the car. And I was like, oh my gosh, it smells so good. She agreed. And I was like, all right. You can do one or two. I can make hot dog when we get home, or we can get burgers. She was like, she just get burgers. So we got burgers from Beulah.
Okay. Can I have one of the pizzas?
Yeah. There might even be a Totino's left in there. And it might even be a chicken pot pie one too. Tomorrow I'll make a homemade chicken pot pie with, for which I'll only need one of those breasts. The other breast we can like, cover
For tacos or something, yeah. Well, or I can make her more cheesy quesadillas, like I made her today too.
Yeah.
Because she loves the cheesy quesadillas.
It's a crispy.
I think you're right. I think those are her favorite thing now.
Mm-hmm.
yes, there is a Totino. I will reserve that for a hungry boy or a hungry mouse.
Oh, I'm not gonna need it. I've been bad enough already this weekend.
Well, honey burgers is nice. Should I throw away these pastry shells?
Yeah,
They've been open for a while.
well, they haven't been open, they just been defrosted for a little while.
Sometimes it takes a different approach. However, Steve did change. It might not be a first date movie, but maybe like a third date.
It's definitely a liquid test.
Dolls, let's do the early to the It's a really fun movie.
Looking for is athletic, good looks? Look no further than the Grand Honda of St. Charles. Chicago's preferred Honda dealer. Drive a brand new Honda Accord LX for just $219 a month. Visit the Grand.
So did you go to Sam's Club today?
No. We have those since Thursday, I believe it was. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so, and Shameless,
Huh.
Frank is extremely responsible now that Monica died. He said he's resumed his life that he abandoned so many years ago. To that he sacrificed for Monica, and he called her a soul-devouring snake. Um, and he said that he met Monica when he was 20 years old, and so now he's going back to life as a young man, as a 21-year-old. And Luke goes, "Yeah, good luck with that." But,
Yeah.
he was able to get a job at this one place, and he spends his lumber and something place. I don't remember what.
Yeah, home improvement spectrum or something.
And he didn't have any job experience.
Yeah.
So he was talking to the guy, and I was like, I don't understand. Um, and he said, well, and he explained his situation to the guy. And the guy said, I just got through with that type of thing. And he said, I gave up my life for Amy, or whatever. And he said she was Jewish, and I gave up my faith for her. And he was Muslim.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and he said it wasn't until she was gone that I realized this was horrible. Why did I do that?
Hey, I'm gonna go upstairs and change real quick while the pizza is going.
Okay, and Frank is always telling his coworkers, oh no, you gotta lift with your legs, always with your back and be on disability. I've been there. You don't want that. And he's always walking around always the air of positivity now. And Fiona owns an apartment building.
Right, I saw that she was.
And she was trying to work with the lady who had 14 kids. And when it was time for the rent, when she gave her an extra week,
Yeah.
the lady jumped down 2 flights of stairs and took off running.
Leaving her kids?
Yeah, in the room. But she came back, and then Fiona said, "Look, you can give me half the rent now, and then half later. We can work this out." And she said, "Oh yes, thank you so much." So she writes a check out to a cock guzzling trader to her own kind, and made it out for 1 penny. So Fiona said, "That's it." And she had Deb, who is in welding now.
Yeah.
Did you see the iron rod door in front of her door?
No, I saw that she was talking about it.
You didn't see the iron rod door in front of the lady's door?
No.
Okay, well, that was the only apartment that had it because that lady had it put in. So that nobody could get in. So Deb comes over and uninstalls it with her welding tools. And then Fiona slapped an eviction notice on the door, and the lady was like, "You cunt!" And she said, "I gave you a chance. I told you I would work with you, and you said no." She said, "Too late now. You're out." Uh-huh. And there's also an old lady who lives in the building, and she was accusing Fiona. She never answers the door for Fiona, and she was accusing her of being a scammer. And then she always pretends like she has a dog. She's yeah, Rufus. You're the lady going, woof, 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 woof. So then after she slapped the eviction notice on the lady with 14 kids door, she walked over to the old lady's door, knocked on it, and said, "You're next, Mrs. Cardinal. If I don't get my check by tomorrow." Then we heard the lady going, "Woof, woof, woof," and she goes, "Oh yeah, I can do a fake dog too." Woof, 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 woof.
Yeah, she's gonna learn soon the renters are scum.
Oh yeah.
And no, you don't want to deal with them.
No, yeah. And she said, you know, she was talking to the one lesbian from upstairs, and she said, I feel like, you know, I should work with them because I've been in that situation and I'm living upstairs, like that won't work. And Fiona said, I always paid my rent, it's just, I was late sometimes, and then the lady upstairs said, yeah, most people who are late don't pay it, ever. And she's like, so, yeah. So she was all proud of her, she's like, good job.
She's becoming a real estate tycoon. It's the second property, actually it's the third,
No, she's better.
her house.
Oh, no, her house was put in her name simply because she was 18. Carl
Yeah,
bought the house. Oh, and they call him, they call him Corporal Carl at home. And Ian felt like he had to do something to memorialize his mom, so he went out and got a tattoo. And the guy assumed it was his girlfriend, so he made this tattoo of a woman with giant naked boobs.
Right.
And he was like, dude, I wish you had told me that before I started on her tits. And he's like, her tits? What? Oh, and Kevin had a lump in his breast because he's working at a gay bar now, and he lets the guys feel him up for money.
Oh, God.
And one of the guys was a cardiologist, and he said, you have a lump. What? You have a lump in your breast. When's the last time you got an exam? Isn't that something women get? Yeah, guys can get it too. And so he you know, he had a biopsy done and everything, and he was freaking out. He was going to a breast cancer support group and everything, and he was wearing T-shirts that said "Don't kill Bud," and it would show pictures of boobs where the boobs are supposed to be. and one of them said "Fuck cancer," and so then he went for his biopsy, and he and me are waiting in the waiting room, and the nurse comes in, and he's like, "So, do I have cancer?" And he said, she said, "I'm not qualified to give you that answer. I'll go to the doctor." No, what is happening? That sounds like bad news. And the doctor came in and said, "It's benign." And Kevin's like, "Oh, I knew it. Oh, God, my life is so hard." He's like, no, benign is a good kind. Oh, okay. Wow, really? So now he gives women breast exams. And Veronica said, "It's not sexual." No, he stands behind them. And Veronica said, "It's not sexual, Fiona. Just let him do it. Get it over with." And Fiona's standing there like, "Okay." And she goes, "Wow, that's the most action I've had in weeks." And Oh, yeah, the restaurant got raided by ICE, and Fiona saw them coming, and she goes, ICE, 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 no, 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 it's ICE. And you saw Mexicans running from every direction in the restaurant. One jumped on a table and started running across the tables to get out. And Veronica, who works at the restaurant, saw that. She's like, huh. So then she followed them to the next place they were going. And she said, I got a tip for you where there's a bunch of illegals. Oh, yeah, where's that? It's a bunch of Russians at that bar that used to be the Alba. And he goes, no, Russians aren't really a big deal. And she goes, since when? And he says, since there's more Mexicans than there are Russians. And she goes, what if they're involved in a prostitution ring? And he goes, and prostitution is something else.
Sex trafficking.
Money laundering. Oh, yeah, sex trafficking and prostitution ring. And he goes, oh, we got another one. Come on, let's go. And they raided the bar, and Veronica was behind him, and then she pointed to Lana, and she goes, her, she's the ringleader. Did you see the cherry pie I got?
I did, that looked cute.
Yeah, good too.
I see you took a teeny slice out of it. Vivian's not gonna want any.
No, I got her a lychee Rice Krispie treat.
Oh, good. Oh, that's okay. Well, we see if Alex wants a piece of cherry pie. Probably not.
Probably.
But ask him.
I didn't want to really scare her, so I did.
Never changes.
And yeah, and some of the very few.
It's a scary visions. You might go too far back in New York. Without a hangover comes with magic. Even if you want.
That's right, that's what she did. She guided Theseus through the Minotaur's labyrinth
Mhm.
with, but it was, you know, unspooling thread as she went.
Don't go silly, Jim. A lot of these happiness. There's a war. It takes you to go. I don't think I'm ready. Nobody's ever ready. Nothing more we can. It's just like that.
My name is Spaghetti. Okay. Or Wednesday, we can have seconds.
Ultimately, go outside, you got sensory deprivation. Oh, sure, yeah. Why don't we all take a through another decade? Don't even think about it. Oh, I forgot. Name's mistake. Can't believe it's not because Remember, is that power, John? Oh, they call us the mutants for me then. Because you're the all-knowing, all-seeing agent of the Almighty. It seems to me that I'm almost always St. Catherine's a woman named Taylor brought in what looks like an overdose. Are you actually giving me a case? Or maybe, just maybe, this is a normal form of manipulation dressed up as apologetic kindness. I'm not ready to find out this crime up. Describe that as a crutch. What's going on up there is Grace and Bushi from Korea, the serpent himself. We're off the map now, John. He's read the signs around you, use your instincts, set visions, stay vigilant. How the hell did I know? Mary, I hate the news. Just had to make. Really said, when it's touched up at the field, oh, and you can probably make a screwdriver. That's what it's about the Olympics.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yes, sorry.
I did just jam this original. John has something every time he wants to rest. Yeah. The angel shows him.
Yeah.
No time for that now, come on. It's like, oh, bloody hell.
I would find warding.
I'm taking a piece of pizza.
Go for it. Take two.
One's good enough.
Okay. Don't worry. Just yeah, it goes. Let's get you here. Girl, let's finish.
No, sir.
We need to get close.
like, oh, my God, can't grow up. I heard really bad. It's like it's trying to kill me.
Yes, that's not
She's telling me we need a fresh start.
no way, that's no thanks. Don't have any to put in hand.
Where's respiratory?
Yeah, oh, it's fine. It's fine, yeah, it's just two of them. So, yeah, I thought I'm managing the side business on the financing. Yeah, man, he's going to that. Five things. I've never seen that before. I need to close up the body. Yeah, see, probably in the morning by now. That's a good idea. Stay here, I'll have to explain all these rules for science. How you do it? I was in the table last week. It's awesome.
Is it no more? You're not due for another skin graft for 2 more weeks. So why are you here?
Well, I still, but it's she already.
Come on. These procedures are delicate. You shouldn't even be drinking, let alone getting into it.
Just go get it done. All right, time. Thank you. That's good. How are you? Detective Constantine is self-standing. We need to take a look at the homicide victim. Go ahead. So the place is only supposed to get tapped up. Let's get this spell code before someone comes in. Close your eyes. You know, I want to wow, this is I told you to close your eyes to the bloody bloody colonies. This is pure darkness. A human body is a dead one. So vital spark in life. She come. The tailor is just going to reverse depression. Your demon is now an entity starting as an almost perfect garden variety demon looking for stable. I'll ask the little house. I'll look through Tesco's archives and do a lot of research on the back end. You'll check out survey. Now I need to discuss about what kind of talent matter this is, whether it came in on the back of this bird and why it's lurking now. John, she said first. Gonna make a run for it? Yeah, you said Martin, right?
Yeah, Dr.
Caleb, we are workhorse. Got the results of his scans here. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Okay.
No. No, this
Are you two?
Let's do it.
I spoke with the radiologist.
Mhm.
And if the scan shows it's a small mass and it's a tumor. Oh, can't be sure of that yet. We wonder what